permanent dreadlocks. And I know you guys have a lot of questions. I posted my first picture with dreadlocks about, let's say, 2 weeks ago on my Instagram. And you guys want to know how, when, where, who, how much, and all of that. So let me tell you guys all about it. Why did I go from curly hair to dreadlocks? Well, it's a long story, but I'll try to make it short. First of all, I've always been very curious and very much into dreadlocks. Like every time I see someone with dreadlocks, I'm like, can I like touch your hair? I am that person. I love dreadlocks. I love the look. And also, last year, I bleached my hair platinum blonde. I went from brown to platinum blonde, and that whole process really damaged my hair. My hair was really dry. It was just completely damaged. So I decided to try different kind of like African protective styles, and I fell in love with twists, Senegalese twists. So I wore my Senegalese twist for over 6 months. I was in love with that hairstyle. It was easy, it was low maintenance, it was just absolutely perfect. I didn't have to do anything to my hair. I used to wake up and I am like ready. I used to spray a little bit of hydrating conditioner and that's it. I was ready to go. I guess I got spoiled because with my curly hair, it was never really that easy. And after I damaged my hair, when I bleached it, it was even harder because my hair, again, it was incredibly dry. My natural hair by itself was really dry, and now with all the damage, it was extra dry. I am a person who is very active. I love to surf, I love to hike, I love camping. I am always exploring, Dora the Explorer. I am always out, I am always in nature. And curly hair was just not really working for me, especially because of the salt water. Like, it got to a point where I had to wash my hair like almost every day to deal with the frizziness and just to deal with my hair, and it was really taking a lot of my time. And when I was wearing my twist, I was like, you know what? I will never, I promise to myself, I'll never spend that much time doing my hair and making sure every curl is perfect and fighting the frizz and doing this and that. Like, I'll never do that because I could use that time to, I don't know, to do more productive things, to do things that make me happy, and just to do other things like help people and making a difference in the world. So I was like, I'll never ever spend the time doing my hair ever again. So I was like, okay, twists, I love the look, but I just can't really do twists for the rest of my life because the twists were great, very simple. I used to redo my twists every month and a half, every 2 months, but they were incredibly heavy when they were wet. And remember, I surf. So every time I went surfing, I had to like use so many hair ties, and my hair was super heavy. When they were dry, it was just not heavy, but when my hair was wet, it was too heavy. So I was like, I need to do something else, and I looked into, okay, what is the number one, like the easiest hairstyle ever, cute hairstyle ever? Dreadlocks kept coming up and kept coming up, and I just felt like there is something about it that I'm very curious about. So I went ahead and I did a serious research. Like, I spent hours and hours reading about dreadlocks, reading about the history of dreadlocks, reading about the message behind dreadlocks. And I was like, the more I read, the more into it I got. I was like, this hairstyle is for me. I want it. I want to try it. But I was a little bit concerned because there is this very negative stigma that comes with that hairstyle, sadly. People think like, oh, you have dreadlocks, that means that you smoke pot, and that, you know, you don't wash your hair, and that your hair smells, that you're not a clean person. And that is absolutely not the case. I came to the realization, like, you know what, it doesn't matter if people do that. This is my life. I don't live my life for other people. I don't care. When I had my curly hair, I still, like, people judged me because I had curly hair. And over the time and over my career, I have shown you guys that curly hair is beautiful and it's professional, and it can look cute, and it can look, you know, nice and feminine and all of that. So why can I do the same with my, you know, with dreadlocks? So I was like, this is an interesting challenge for me, especially as an influencer, because I think there is so much misinformation surrounding, you know, dreadlocks, that I would love the opportunity to, you know, I would love to take that opportunity to educate you guys and to tell you more about dreadlocks, and to show you that dreadlocks can too look beautiful and elegant and pretty and feminine. And I also think is 2020, the movement Black Lives Matter made me want to celebrate my blackness more than ever. As you guys know, I am Afro-Latina. I am Dominican. My mom is black. My dad is Latino. He's Dominican as well, but he's more on the lighter side. And I think this is the perfect year to celebrate my blackness and to start owning the beautiful, amazingly deep, rich culture that, you know, black is. So I did it. I did it. I did it. As an influencer, I really want to continue using the power of my social media platforms to bring awareness, not just to afro hair, to curly hair, but also dreadlocks. I really want to change the beauty industry. I think that black beauty needs to be more represented, and I absolutely love that challenge. When I was reading about the history of dreadlocks in the black, you know, community and culture, I was reading that dreadlocks, they went back to the slave trade times, and that people, slaves with dreadlocks, they had dreadlocks not by choice. They had them because they didn't have access to combs or brushes, or they didn't have the time or the privilege to do their hair. And especially with curly hair, like if you stop detangling and brushing your hair, it's gonna get matted and it's gonna lock. So dreadlocks is not just a hairstyle. Dreadlocks is a symbol of opposition, is a symbol of strength, and is a celebration of our culture and all the suffering that we had to go through. You know, it's kind of honoring that part of our history, that it was so hard, but at the end of the day, we are where we are. I wish that things would be more equal, in that we would not, you know, live the things that we, people of color, have to live and experience. But I do think that we have come a long way, and I am grateful for that. So when I read that, I was like, I want to talk about that. I want to honor that. I want to celebrate that. Okay, so I was really concerned about like finding the right person to do my dreadlocks, because I actually had a bad experience with someone else. I didn't really love the look. Like, she really made an effort, and I really appreciate that, but I was not happy at the end of the day with the hairstyle because of many reasons. I'm not gonna bore you guys. So I really wanted to find someone really professional. I saw this girl with the most beautiful dreadlocks, and during this time, Corona season, I'm like, can I touch your hair? but I really wanted to touch it and I really wanted to know who did her hair because it was absolutely beautiful. And she was so nice. She let me touch her hair and she was like, okay, I went to this girl, she's the best. I had dreadlocks for over 9 years and I'm telling you, she is the best. And I was like, could you please give me her contact information? So I reached out and I had to wait about a long time because she is this girl, her name is Mindy. She's in Orange County here in California. And she is a professional. She's really well known. She knows what she's doing. So she's pretty booked. I said, okay, I really want to do it. I booked my appointment. I dyed my hair brown because my hair was pretty blonde before, like with my curly hair, and I wanted my hair, like at least my ends, to match my roots. So I am on my way to do my dreadlocks. So I blow dried my hair this morning because I thought it was gonna be easier for her to section my hair, and my curly hair is really thick, and when it's curly I feel like it can be a little bit hard to detangle and to section. So I blew dry my hair and I am excited and nervous at the same time. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. So I got my dreadlocks. The technique she used was a back combing technique, and then she crocheted the hair. So she used a metal comb to brush my hair up, and then she used a crochet needle to kind of create this, what you guys see here. And she was really fast. I was like, oh my god, you are so fast. But still, it took us like almost 10 hours to do my entire head. So she was back combing my hair and then attaching the extensions and then crocheting the extensions who were already back combed into my hair. So I decided to go for hair extensions because with the back combing technique, you lose a lot of length, and I just didn't want to have like really short hair. So the goal here is to cut my hair, like just let my hair grow, and to keep cutting the extensions and get to a point where I don't need extensions anymore. But the extensions I got, they're 100% human. She got curly hair extensions for me. She dyed the hair herself and the color is absolutely perfect. I was really nervous because I didn't know how my hair was going to turn out, and because of my bad experience I kind of have some trauma there, and it was a long process too. It was a really expensive process, which I didn't mind. I didn't mind paying the money that I spent. I spent about like almost $3,000 on the service, and I paid it gladly because she did such an amazing job. And you do it once and that's it, you do it right. At first my hair felt so like rigid and like it was standing up like this. It just didn't want to go down because of the tension of my hair, right? Like she's crocheting my hair and making like matting my hair. So it was really like, it was crazy. I was like, oh boy, for how long am I gonna look like that? But then with time, your dreads start like falling more naturally. There's some dreads, some locks that don't really want to lay like this one. Like when I do this, it just doesn't want to move much, but they're pretty new. But I am incredibly happy with the work she did, and it's just incredibly easy. It's certainly the easiest hairstyle I have ever tried in my life, so I am very happy with the decision. And this is a new journey for me. This is a new kind of stage in my life, and I am very happy. I am very excited. I think that this hairstyle is me. It's just free, it's low maintenance, it's adventurous, and that's me. That's who I am. That's my lifestyle. before I go, I want to talk to you guys about a few questions that I received. I posted an IG picture a couple of days ago asking you guys to send me all of your questions about my dreadlocks, and one of the questions I got the most was do you need to cut your hair to like remove your twist or my dreadlocks? No, you don't. You can comb out the dreads, but it takes a crazy amount of time, a lot of conditioner, and especially time and patience. I am not planning on removing my hair. I'm not planning, like, I think this is my hairstyle. This is it. This is the new me. So I'm not planning to do that, but in case in the future, because you can never say never, you can always comb your hair. It just takes a long time, and sometimes the process can be really damaging. Okay, I have more questions here. Are your dreadlocks heavy? They are not heavy at all. They are super lightweight, and I'm so happy. The twists, they were super heavy, but this is like incredibly light, so no complaints. How do you maintain your dreadlocks? So I am planning to do a full video showing you guys my new hair routine and all the products. And I have to laugh when I say all the products because I really don't use much. And I'm very happy about it, but I am planning to do a video showing you guys all the details and my new routine. Are they uncomfortable when you sleep? They're so not uncomfortable. They're actually very comfortable. I feel like I have pillows. Like, I don't need pillows anymore. They're very comfortable. Was the process painful? Yes, it was painful a little bit. Especially when they are using the crochet needle, because sometimes they pull your hair, like it can hurt a little bit, not too much. Trust me, like the twists, I think they hurt more than getting dreadlocks, but if you have a sensitive scalp, I think it can hurt a little bit. Do you miss your curly hair? So I do miss the look of my curly hair. I think I look like, that's my favorite hairstyle, the hairstyle that I think I look the most beautiful. But my hair was just not working with my hairstyle, and I don't miss combing my hair, detangling my hair, and spending so much time doing my hair. So, but I do miss the look. I do love this hairstyle again because it's incredibly low maintenance. I don't need to do anything at all. So yeah. Can you dye your locks? Yes, you can actually do whatever you want. You can bleach your locks, you can dye your locks, like you can do anything to it. I am not really planning on dyeing my hair. Like, I dyed it dark brown, and I feel like especially the front two are getting already so light because, again, I surf, and the salt water and the sun can really lighten your hair. So if I dye my hair again, it's going to be on the medium dark brown type of, you know, color. But yeah, you can totally dye your dreadlocks. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to do a Q&A, like a whole video about all of your questions, and I'll talk about all of them, but in a different video because I don't want to make this video super long. And I'll certainly do the video where I show you guys my new hair routine. If you have any suggestions, please leave them. I will be talking and creating a lot of content about my locks, so I am very excited. See, when I move my hair to the side, like, there's some dreads that they're just not flexible yet. Okay, well, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.